Hey guys, this is Meredith here at Big Valley Auto Auction, and today we're going to show you how we do condition reports. Condition reports are very crucial to the selling of a vehicle. Come, let us show you how we do ours.
Good morning everyone, I'm Ricardo Garza. I'm a condition report writer for Big Valley Auto Auction, and today we're going to be going over how to do a proper condition report on a vehicle. So what you want to do first, you're going to grab your phone, your app, you're going to scan it, and you're going to put the seller code, and you're going to double check for the VIN. You're going to come inside. Once you're inside, from the very first step, you're already looking at damages, seeing what you can put so you could just remember as you go, or put it as you're there. So right now I'm going to register the car, turn on the car, leave it on for a bit so the lights can come off. If there's any lights on, see if they come off. I'm going to go in, I'm going to put the miles, 110,219. You're going to input it. It's going to ask you for the color of the car, the interior of the car, and if it's automatic or standard. Usually it gets decoded by itself, or sometimes we'll have to put it. Since I'm already in here, I'm going to do my odometer picture. I'm going to do my key picture. I'm going to do my stereo picture. I'm going to do my steering wheel picture. I'm going to do my interior left front door. And I'm going to step out. So I already see this handle's broken. It's missing on the interior. So why go around the car when it's already there and not miss it? So I'm going to go in there and I'm going to put handle missing. I'm going to come here. I'm going to take the interior front picture. And I'm going to look for damages on the seat, on the steering wheel, and on the dash. So it seems fine to me. There's really nothing I can put. Well, that's why you always got to do double takes. Here there's a few holes. They're nothing major, but I will put them just in case the customer doesn't like it. So I'm just going to put them. Take a picture. Save it. I'm going to do the VIN on this. This is not the official VIN, but it's just to make sure that it's there. Take a picture of those two. And then I'm gonna go up on the hood. On the roof. Take a picture of the roof. Look for damages. And as I'm already up here, I can look for damages as well. You never just wanna look straight at a panel. You wanna look at it on different angles. So if I look at it like this, the panel has nothing. Once I start doing this, it has dinks, hell damage dinks. So I'm gonna go ahead and add them to the condition report. I count 6 of them. And then here on the pillars, I'm gonna make a note as well that says there's hell damage on the pillars as well. So now that that's input, I took the picture, I put the damage. I'm gonna come back here. Take a picture of the rear seat, of the panel on this door. Once I'm already here, again, same thing. I'm gonna get up close, look in the inside, look at the seats, look at the headliner. You could tell that it's worn out, and it almost has like that smoke. It's like a yellow brown. So I'm gonna mark it on there. Go to headliner, put worn, take a picture of it. Even on the photo, it shows where it's worn and that brownish color that I'm talking about. Another thing I forgot to mention, when I open these doors, I'm looking at all the windows because it's easier to see the cracked windows through the inside than it is through the outside. So I'm looking at this window, I'm looking at that window, I'm looking at that window. This window, I checked it when I opened the door, but I'll check it again. I'm checking the rear window, and I'm making sure that every window's good and it doesn't have cracks or chips and stuff like that in it. I close it. I'm gonna look for stuff that I can put on the condition report. It looks pretty clean to me. Just looks dirty, but we don't put dirty because it just needs a wash. Turn off the car. Pop open the hood. I'm here. I'm gonna take a picture of the wheel, and then I'm gonna take a picture of the VIN. When I'm here, I triple check the VIN that it's correct, and I double check the windshield. I checked it when I was inside, and now I'm double checking it on the outside. Check here, check up here, because sometimes from the inside you can't see it. And I'll look at the roof again just in case I missed something up there, just to make sure you get a good condition report for the buyers. So what we like to do is we look at damages at this angle just to make sure that we're not missing anything. So all I see is repaint on this. You can see the fish eyes here. You can see fish eyes here. So I'm gonna mark that this car has been repainted. There's no dents, there's no scratches. I'm gonna take a picture of the engine, get a good picture of it. There's none of that stuff. I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna mark it, and then I'm gonna take a picture of the damage. Once that's done, I'm gonna start here, exterior left. I'm gonna take a picture of this. This is the beauty photo. This is the photo you're gonna see. So you wanna get a good photo for the buyers. When I'm here, I'm also looking at damage already. I'm taking the picture, but I'm also looking at damages. I can see on that door. I can see on that rear door. But I'm not gonna put them yet. I'm gonna put them once I get to that panel. I'm just, like I said, double checking, triple checking. So now that I'm here, I need to inspect this part, this panel, this fender. I'm looking at everything. I'm looking for chips, scrapes, scratches, dents, misalignment, anything that's pretty much cosmetic on a car. So here, you can tell that it's been repainted, but the repaint has been cracked. So I'm gonna mark cracked paint on that. I don't know if you guys can see it too well, but it's right there. I'm gonna take a picture of it, and then I'm gonna save it. So now from here, I like to work to the left of the car, go all the way around, and as I go, I'm double checking for damages again. So here I'm looking at this angle, and I'm looking for damages here. Here, I don't see any damages. Here, I don't see any damages. And then a third time, here, I don't see any damages. So I'm not gonna put anything for that panel. I'm gonna go get the tire size, the wheel size, the type of tire it is, and the thread, and the brand of the tire. Once you get the thread, you see that it's a 7, and this is the tool we use for thread meters. So here it starts at 0. The red means that the tire is worn. Up to the 3, it's a worn tire. Anything that's a 3 or under, it's a worn tire. 4, it's a good tire, and everything above, well, you could just tell as it gets lower that it's been worn. The newer the tire is. So I check this panel and I check the tire. Now I'm gonna check the front left door. Again, I think this is like the 4th time I check that panel, but I'm gonna check it again. I check it here, nothing on there. So now I move to this door. I get down to eye level. Just a reminder for everybody, if you look at it like this, it's really hard to find damages. You always want to look at the panel at an angle. So that when I was standing straight like this, I don't see anything. Now when I do this and get down to eye level, I see 1 and I see 2 dents. So now I'm gonna mark them on the CR, front left front door, multiple dents, 2, and take a picture of it. So now I'm gonna go to this side. Even here, when you look at, I mean, it's a big dent, so you could see it. You could obviously see that big dent on that rear door. But if I do this, I can see how big it is and if it has any paint damage on it. That dent doesn't have any paint damage, but it is big. When it's just 1 dent, it's gonna ask you for a size of the dent. It's gonna go from 1 to 12 inches or greater. So that one, it's a huge dent. I'm gonna go dent, no paint damage, because it has no paint damage, it has no cracked paint, it has no scratches on the dent, none of that stuff. So I'm gonna do dent, paint damage, and I'm gonna do greater than 12. And then I'm gonna get a good picture of it. So now that I get that dent, I'm gonna go again and I'm gonna check all the 3 panels that I've done. I'm gonna double check them just in case I miss something that's greater than that dent. I check them, there's nothing on there. Now I can move on to this panel. Same thing with this panel that we've done with all of them. I can tell that the panel's been repainted. There's a bunch of fisheyes here. And here there's a dent. You could tell the dent's right there. Again, if you look at it straight, you're never gonna find that damage. It's gonna be really hard to find it. So what I do here is I put the damage that needs to be fixed. So there's a dent and it's been repainted. I'm obviously gonna put the dent because, I mean, repainted, it's already been painted, you know? Since it's one dent, it's asking for the measurement. I'm gonna put the measurement of the dent. And what I like to do, just to be more clear for the buyers, I come here and there's that says damage note, and I'm gonna put repainted as well, just so they can know that, hey, that panel's been repainted. But it's not gonna be on the condition, it's gonna be on a note. So once I'm here, I check again. Did I miss anything? Did I forget a picture? Or stuff like that. I walk back, and then I come to this tire, and we're gonna do the same thing we did to that tire. We're gonna put all the tire size, the wheel type, and the brand. And again, we're gonna use our tool, the threat meter, put it in the middle. It's at a 6, so that means the tire's good. And it's on there. That one was 7, this one was 6, both tires have been good. Now that I'm already here, I'm gonna take a picture of the exterior left rear. I'm here, I'm gonna get a picture of the trunk, and again, as I take pictures, I'm looking for damages. I open the trunk, take a picture of the trunk, take a picture of the exterior rear, take a picture of the right rear, and then take a picture of the trim line. Whilst I was taking pictures, I was able to tell that both of these panels, the rear and the bottom rear, have been repainted. You could tell by the inconsistency, the fish eyes, like the little, it's like almost like a brush of a paint. I mean, they don't use brushes obviously, but you could tell that it's been repainted. So for here, I'm gonna put repainted. And then for this one, I'm gonna put repainted. And I'm gonna try to get where the inconsistency is or where the fish eyes are. It's a little harder to tell through a photo, but I promise you they're there. So I'm here on the side already. Here I'm gonna double check like this. If I look at it like this, I literally don't see anything. Once I do this, there's a dent here, a dent here, a dent here. And I could tell that it's been repainted because of the fish eyes. So I'm gonna put the damage that needs to be fixed. Multiple dents, no paint damage. 3, take the best picture I can. And again, in the damage note, I'm gonna put, this panel has been repainted as well. Once I'm here, I'm gonna look at the right rear. I'm gonna put the brand of the wheel, and I'm gonna check the threat. So come here real quick, you'll be able to see that this tire is worn because of the number that comes out. It's right on the 3, so it's under 4. And when you put it in the CR, it's gonna give you a damage. It's gonna say rear right tire worn. It's almost like a nail polish. I don't really think it is. But if you get close, you could see where there used to be chips, but they filled it up. You could see them all over the place, right? So I'm gonna mark it. I'm gonna put previous repair, the type of previous repair it is, and take a picture of it. Once I take a picture of this, I'm gonna open this interior door. Again, do a through inspection of everything. Looking at the headliner, the floor mats, maybe move them a little bit. Check that it's not burnt, torn, worn. So here you can spot a hole. It's a little hole. So I'm gonna put it in the CR. Small hole, but still have to put it. And then I'm also gonna check here. I'm gonna, you know, sometimes things might be covering the damage, so you have to move it. I'm gonna close the door. This door also has the same damages on like this door that we were talking about, where they try to cover up those chips. So I'm gonna put previous repair for it. And also, right now that I looked, because again, when I take pictures, I remember it has a dent right here. So I'm gonna put the dent, and then I'm gonna add on the damage note, previous repair. I'm gonna open the door. I'm gonna check in here. You guys wanna open these things just to make sure that everything works on here. Look at the radio when it's on, make sure it works. If you look in here, we also put odor. You can't smell through the camera, right? But it smells like smoke in here, and there's obvious tells that someone used to smoke in here. There's ash all over the place, so I'm gonna mark that as well, just in case. So I'm gonna mark interior odor, smoke, and I'm gonna take a picture of this. This is also a good tell, and it's gonna let me know if someone used to smoke in here. More than likely there's gonna be burn holes like these on the seats, on the steering wheel, on the dash. So it's kind of like the whole 1 + 1 = 2 thing. So we open everything up, we check everything, nothing seems to be off. Open the mat, nothing. Check the door panel, seems fine to me. Check here, check the seats, everything seems fine. Check the carpet, there's no burns. I mean, there's a lot of ash, but there's no burn marks or holes or worn carpet, so I'm not gonna mark that. I'm gonna close the door, and then I'm gonna go to this panel. This mirror here is broken, so I'm just gonna go in there. I'm gonna put broken, eye level, just make sure that everything's good, make sure nothing's off. So some of these cars come in a little dusty, and it's fine, just wipe it off and make sure there's nothing there. So here with the dust, I wasn't able to see this, but you could tell here that they tried covering a scratch or a scrape. It looks almost like nail polish, and they try to cover that out. So I'm gonna put previous repair, and I'm gonna mark it so the buyer knows. Look at how it looks here, and make your own judgment on whether you want to do with that. And then since I'm already here, I'm gonna do the same thing I've been doing with all the other 3 tires. I'm gonna put the size, the wheel type, the brand, and the thread. Again, get down to eye level. Comes out to 4. You can see it here. It's a good tire. Mark it. And then before I close anything, before I send the CR in, I'm gonna do one last quick check. I'm gonna go to my phone. I'm gonna check the damages I put. And again, I'm gonna start from the windshield, the hood, the fender, and just walk around the car again. Make sure everything on there that I put was correct. Something I also like to do is I double check the tail lights and the headlights, because these corners here, sometimes they'll be cracked or broken, and it's really easy to miss. So stuff like that, always double or triple check. These tail lights are good, there's nothing wrong with them. Check these lights down here, make sure they're not cracked. Those as well, they're always cracked or broken and stuff like that. Those are good. Come to this side. Again, check the damages I've put those damages, that damage, open the door again, and I'm just checking, just double checking. I put that little hole that's there, make sure everything's closed good. Check, we went over the smoke smell here, check that I didn't miss anything here. So again, this is why it's important to check. I missed this chip here on this windshield. If I look at it through the outside, it just looks dusty, but if I look at it through the inside, you could tell that there's an obvious chip somewhere on that windshield. It's right here. So I'm gonna mark it. If it's hard to get a picture through the outside, I'm gonna get a picture through the inside just so the buyer can see it better. And then I'm gonna finish checking the doors. I put that damage, this damage. I did the wheel. So now I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna click CR completed for visual. And I'm gonna status closed. I'm gonna upload it. I'm gonna mark CR. This lets the lot crew, the lot department know, hey, this car has been CR'd. It's ready to go to its next station, whether it's mechanics, whether it's the car wash, whether it's straight to its spot. It lets them know, hey, this car's ready. You guys can take it out and we can bring more cars in. And that's pretty much it.
Guys, so that's the end of the journey of our condition report process. If you need anything, have any questions or comments, follow the link and let us know. We're here to help. And don't forget that when you're here, you're family. We'll see you.